Let's talk about it. What emotions do you hold towards the idea of sexual intimacy? Our emotions are behaviour drivers. Often, when we behave, our emotions are underlying our actions. And sometimes there is a disconnect between what we say or what we think and how we actually behave. If we want to be intentional around sexual intimacy, we actually need to be able to explore our feelings towards sexual intimacy, because these certainly show up in intimate moments. Intimacy is vulnerable, and in that vulnerability, some of our deepest emotions can be exposed. This can lead to connection, and at times it may also lead to disconnection. So again, if there is that desire to be intentional about sexual intimacy, you actually need to consider, when I think about sex, what are the feelings that come up? Maybe even as you hear the word sex, there's some awkwardness there. Maybe when you think about sex, there's excitement. Maybe when you think about sex, there's discomfort. All of those emotions give insight to perhaps underlying needs, underlying values, or underlying beliefs that we may not even be aware about on the surface, but are so important to understand. And emotions are that doorway into recognizing, wow, I feel this way. What's going on underneath? If you would like to enhance your emotional and sexual connection with your partner, I highly recommend that you subscribe and follow along for my Let's Talk About It series, where I invite you to consider your sexual intimacy through questions that you can ask yourself, that you can ask each other, to deepen that conversation and that comfortability around talking about sex. And also, this may include certain prompts or disclosures that you can consider in navigating those conversations with your partner.